Today we're going tactical sci, counting down 10 of the finest military and field watches available right now. Timepieces engineered not for boardrooms or cocktail parties, but for the uncompromising demands of combat operations, search and rescue missions, special forces deployment, and extreme wilderness survival. These are watches that have been field tested, military certified, worn by Navy SEALs, issued to NATO forces, and trusted in conditions where a watch failure is not an inconvenience, but a potentially life-altering event. From reliable quartz field instruments to GPS-enabled tactical computers that blur the line between wristwatch and mission planning system, this countdown covers the full spectrum of serious military timekeeping. If you demand absolute reliability from everything you carry, this list is for you. Let's move out. Number 10. Casio G-Shock Rangeman GW9400. The Casio G-Shock Rangeman GW9400 is a living legend among military and outdoor watches, a timepiece that has earned near-mythical status among Special Forces personnel, search and rescue operators, and serious outdoor professionals worldwide through a combination of G-Shock's foundational shock resistance and a triple sensor suite that transforms it into a genuinely capable field navigation instrument at a price that makes it accessible to virtually anyone who needs it. The Rangeman's triple sensor system delivers altimeter readings from 700 to 10,000 meters, barometric pressure monitoring with storm alert capability, and a digital compass with bearing memory and bidirectional calibration. 3 tools that cover the most critical environmental data requirements of field operations in any terrain or climate. G-Shock's legendary shock resistance architecture, the floating module construction isolated from external impact forces by an inner protective structure, has been validated across 3 decades of field use in the world's most demanding military and emergency services environments. And the Rangeman carries all of that accumulated toughness in a package that adds 200-meter water resistance and tough solar charging from any light source for operational continuity without battery dependence. Multi-band 6 atomic timekeeping synchronizes with radio signals from 6 global stations to maintain chronometer-level accuracy without manual adjustment, a critical capability when mission timing tolerates no deviation. The Rangeman GW9400 is the watch that professionals around the world reach for when the situation is serious and failure is not an option. The Casio G-Shock Rangeman GW9400 retails for approximately $300 USD. Number 9. Luminox Navy SEAL 3500 Series. The Luminox Navy SEAL 3500 series is one of the most operationally significant watches in the history of military timekeeping. The watch that the United States Navy SEALs chose as their official field timepiece in the early 1990s and which has remained synonymous with special operations timekeeping ever since, carrying the most elite military endorsement available anywhere in the watch industry with a credibility earned entirely through field performance rather than marketing investment. Luminox's defining technological contribution to military watchmaking is the self-powered illumination system. Tiny tritium gas tubes sealed within the watch's hands and hour markers that emit a constant, battery-independent luminous glow for a guaranteed minimum of 25 years without any activation required from the wearer. In operational environments where activating a light source can compromise a position, where pressing a button to illuminate a watch face is a luxury that tactical situations prohibit, the Luminox self-illumination system is not a feature but a fundamental operational requirement, and the SEALs recognized that requirement and built their official watch selection around it. The 3500 series carbon compound case keeps the watch lightweight and exceptionally durable, with 200-meter water resistance appropriate to the SEAL mission profile across both combat diving and land-based operations. A Swiss Ronda quartz movement delivers reliable, precise timekeeping throughout. The Luminox Navy SEAL 3500 series is not a watch that pretends to military relevance. It earned it. The Luminox Navy SEAL 3500 series retails for approximately $350 USD. Number 8. Suunto Core All Black Military. The Suunto Core All Black Military is the benchmark outdoor instrument watch for military personnel, mountaineers, and wilderness operators who need reliable environmental data gathering in a wrist-worn package built to withstand the physical punishment of serious field use across extended operations in any terrain. Suunto, Finland's most celebrated outdoor instrument manufacturer, developed the Corps around a philosophy of total environmental situational awareness. The idea that a soldier, navigator, or wilderness operator should be able to assess barometric pressure trends, altitude changes, compass bearing, and temperature data from a single glance at the wrist, without the cognitive overhead of operating multiple separate instruments. The Corps delivers on that philosophy through an altimeter accurate to 5-meter resolution across a range of 500 meters below sea level to 9,000 meters above, a barometer with storm warning alert triggered by rapid pressure drops, a digital compass with visual bearing indicator, and a thermometer for air temperature monitoring, all integrated into a single instrument of admirable compactness. The all-black military variant takes the standard Corps specification and finishes it entirely in matte black. Case, bezel, strap, and buckle, eliminating every reflective surface that could compromise concealment in operational environments where light discipline is a tactical necessity. Water-resistant to 30 meters and built to military-relevant durability standards, the Suunto Corps All-Black Military has served on the wrists of armed forces personnel across dozens of nations with consistent distinction. The Suunto Corps All-Black Military retails for approximately $350 USD. Number 7. Marathon General Purpose Quartz GP. The Marathon General Purpose Quartz is the purest expression of the military field watch philosophy in contemporary production. A watch of such deliberate, uncompromising functional simplicity that it serves as both the definitive answer to the question of what a military watch needs to be, and a quiet rebuke to every tactical watch that mistakes specification complexity for genuine operational capability. Marathon Watch Company of Canada has been manufacturing watches to NATO and U.S. military specifications for decades, and the GPQ reflects that institutional knowledge of what armed forces actually require from a wrist instrument in the field. Absolute legibility in all lighting conditions, guaranteed reliability under sustained physical abuse, and a complete absence of features that could fail or complicate a soldier's already cognitively demanding operational environment. The 34mm or 36mm stainless steel case is modest in proportion, deliberately so as a field watch must fit comfortably under body armor and equipment without snagging, and carries the same Luminox rivaling tritium gas tube illumination system that provides constant battery-independent luminosity across 25 years of guaranteed operational life. Swiss Ronda 715 quartz movement, specifically chosen for its proven reliability under temperature extremes, vibration, and shock, powers the GPQ through conditions that would compromise lesser calibers. Available in coyote black or olive drab case configurations with matching rubber straps, the Marathon GPQ is issued to military personnel because it works. That is all that needs to be said. The Marathon General Purpose Quartz GPQ retails for approximately $500 USD. Number 6. Casio G-Shock Mudmaster. GGB100, the Casio G-Shock Mudmaster. GGB100 is the evolved connected successor to the original Mudmaster, taking the mud-resistant field watch concept that Casio pioneered and elevating it with Bluetooth smart connectivity, quad sensor capability, and the carbon core guard structural architecture that makes this one of the most shock-resistant G-Shocks ever produced, while simultaneously achieving a reduction in case weight that operators who wear a watch for 24-hour periods will immediately and gratefully appreciate. The mud resistance engineering that defines the Mudmaster line is a product of specific hard-won design decisions. Protective gaskets that seal every button and crown aperture against the infiltration of viscous debris. A case geometry that minimizes the ledges and recesses where mud can accumulate and harden to compromise button function. And button guard structures that prevent accidental actuation while maintaining operational accessibility with gloved hands in field conditions. The quad sensor suite, compass, altimeter, barometer, and step tracker, provides comprehensive environmental awareness for navigation, weather assessment, and mission logging. While Bluetooth connectivity with the G-Shock Connected app enables smartphone-assisted time zone management, phone finder functionality during base camp operations, and automatic world time updates across international deployments. Tough solar charging and 200-meter water resistance complete a specification of remarkable operational completeness. The Mudmaster GGB100 is the connected field instrument for the modern military professional. The Casio G-Shock Mudmaster GGB100 retails for approximately $400 USD. Number 5. Garmin Tactix 7 Pro Ballistics Edition. The Garmin Tactix 7 Pro Ballistics Edition is not merely a watch. It is a mission planning and execution system for the wrist, a tactical computing platform of such extraordinary capability that it fundamentally redefines what the concept of a military timepiece can mean in the era of digital operations and networked battlefield intelligence. The Ballistics Edition's headline capability is its integration with applied ballistics software directly on the watch, providing long-range shooters and military snipers with calculated firing solutions, accounting for range, wind, atmospheric pressure, altitude, and ammunition ballistic coefficient data on the wrist, eliminating the need for a separate ballistics computer in precision shooting operations. Beyond this remarkable primary capability, the Tactix 7 Pro delivers the full breadth of Garmin's military-grade navigation platform, multi-band GNSS positioning across GPS, GLONASS, Galileo, and other satellite systems for accuracy to within a meter in the most challenging signal environments, topographic mapping with preloaded military-relevant features, stealth mode that disables all wireless transmissions and external lighting for covert operations, night vision mode compatibility, and a kill switch function that deletes all stored data instantly to prevent intelligence compromise if the watch is captured. The 51mm titanium case carries MEAL STD 8110 certification for thermal, shock, and altitude resistance, while the solar charging sapphire lens extends battery life to an extraordinary 89 days in expedition GPS mode. This is the watch that the battlefield of the future demands. The Garmin Tactix 7 Pro Ballistics Edition retails for approximately $1,400 USD. Number 4. Luminox F1.17 Nighthawk 6400 Series. The Luminox F1.17 Nighthawk 6400 Series is a watch of extraordinary operational heritage, a timepiece developed in direct collaboration with the pilots who flew the Lockheed F1.17 Nighthawk, the world's first operational stealth aircraft, and designed to meet the specific instrument requirements of aircrew operating the most secretive and technologically advanced military aircraft ever deployed in combat. The F-117 Nighthawk's operational career, from its classified development through the Skunk Works program to its decisive combat debut during Operation Desert Storm in 1991, represents one of the most significant chapters in modern military aviation history, and Luminox developed the 6400 series in partnership with the F-117 Nighthawk Association to produce a watch that genuinely honors rather than merely references that legacy. The Luminox self-powered tritium illumination system takes on particular significance in the context of the Nighthawk's mission profile. The stealth aircraft operated exclusively at night, requiring pilots to read instrument and wrist display data under complete light discipline, making Luminox's constant, battery-independent glow not merely a convenience, but a direct operational requirement that shaped the watch's development from the beginning. The robust carbon compound case with its 200-meter water resistance and chronograph function provides the instrument utility that aircrew demand, while the F-117 mission patch graphics and limited edition presentation elevate this beyond standard tactical watch territory. The Luminox F-117 Nighthawk 6400 series retails for approximately $650 USD. Number 3. Trazer P67 Officer Pro Automatic. The Trazer P67 Officer Pro Automatic is the mechanical outlier on this list, and a profoundly important one because it answers a question that every serious collector of military watches eventually confronts. Is it possible to have a genuinely field-capable military watch powered by a mechanical automatic movement, with all the self-sufficiency and battery independence that implies? Built to the Swiss-made standard and equipped with the same tritium illumination technology that armed forces worldwide have specified as their standard of nighttime readability? The answer, emphatically delivered by the Trazer P67 Officer Pro, is yes. Trazer, the Swiss watch brand founded on the commercial application of tritium gas tube illumination technology developed for military instrumentation, brings that core competency to the P67 Officer Pro in a package of impressive mechanical substance, a 46mm stainless steel case housing a reliable ETA 28242 Swiss automatic movement with 38 hours of power reserve, rated to 100 meters of water resistance, and finished with the full Tracer Tritium illumination suite across all hands and hour markers for guaranteed 25-year self-powered luminosity. The combination of mechanical self-sufficiency, no battery to deplete, no charging to manage, just the perpetual energy of the rotor harvesting movement, with Tracer's industry-leading tritium illumination, creates a field watch of unique operational philosophy. Always ready, always luminous, always mechanical. The MIL spec relevant case construction and scratch-resistant sapphire crystal complete a watch that genuinely earns its officer's commission. The Tracer P67 Officer Pro Automatic retails for approximately $650 USD. Number 2. Marathon Search and Rescue. TSAR. The Marathon Search and Rescue TSR, Tactical Search and Rescue, is the most specialized and operationally purposeful watch on this entire list. A timepiece engineered from the ground up for a single, precisely defined mission profile. The wrist instrument requirements of search and rescue operators, conducting time-critical rescue operations in low visibility, high-stress environments where every second of operation time directly affects the survival probability of the people they are trying to reach. Marathon's institutional relationship with North American military and emergency services organizations, the Canadian Department of National Defense among their most significant clients, provides a level of operational feedback and mission-specific requirement definition that consumer watch brands cannot access, and the TSAR is the direct product of that deep engagement with professional rescue operators. The defining feature of the TSAR, beyond its Marathon standard tritium illumination and Swiss quartz reliability, is its extraordinary dial legibility engineering. A large format 46mm case carrying a dial of maximum contrast, massive Arabic numerals, and luminous application of industrial generosity that allows mission-critical time reading at a glance under stress, in darkness, through rain, and with the degraded fine motor control that cold, exhaustion, and adrenaline impose on even the most highly trained operators. Water resistance to 300 meters, MIL spec shock resistance, and a strap system engineered for rapid one-hand adjustment with gloved hands complete the most operationally considered field watch specification on this countdown. The Marathon TSAR is a watch that exists entirely to help its wearer save lives. The Marathon Search and Rescue TSR retails for approximately top 100 USD. Number 1. Casio G-Shock Rangeman GPR AH1000. The Casio G-Shock Rangeman GPR H1000 is the most technologically advanced and operationally capable field watch that Casio has ever produced. A watch that represents the culmination of 4 decades of G-Shock development, field testing, military collaboration, and engineering innovation in a single extraordinary package that sets a new benchmark for what a wrist-worn tactical instrument can achieve in the second quarter of the 21st century. The GPR H1000 introduces a capability unprecedented in the G-Shock lineup, and rare across the entire field watch category. A built-in high-sensitivity GPS receiver that provides standalone positioning without smartphone dependency, accurate to within 10 meters in open sky conditions, enabling autonomous navigation in communications-denied environments where network connectivity cannot be assumed, and where the ability to determine one's precise position on the Earth's surface is the difference between mission success and catastrophic disorientation. The watch's pentasensor suite, GPS positioning, altimeter, barometer, compass, and thermometer provides the most comprehensive environmental situational awareness package available in any wrist instrument at its price point, presented through a high-contrast MIP LCD display that maintains full readability in direct sunlight at altitude, where lesser displays wash out entirely. Solar charging through the watch face provides operational energy sustainability without battery management, while the MIL STD 8110G certified construction, the most demanding U.S. military environmental testing standard, guarantees performance across temperature extremes from -40 to 80 degrees Celsius, shock loads, humidity, salt spray, and altitude that encompass the full envelope of global military operational environments. The Sapphire Crystal 200-meter water resistance, and the signature G-Shock shock-resistant case architecture that has protected the brand's reputation for indestructibility since 1983, complete a specification of such comprehensive operational capability that the GPR H1000 renders an entire bag of separate field instruments redundant on the wrist of any operator disciplined enough to master its functions. This is the G-Shock that 40 years of military trust and engineering evolution have been building toward.